Seems like a nice day to roast some marshmallows by the fire, maybe pick on some kids. In this video, we're talking about Vecna versus Vader. We just witnessed the rematch of the century in Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi going at it again, and also the alleged death of Vecna, but I don't think that is. But how did we get Darth Vader and Vecna? It wasn't always this way. Anakin was a young boy, rescued by a Jedi, and went on to do great things. Henry was a young boy who had malicious intent. He was just a boy with all the love he needed living free, not a boy born into slavery trying to become something, which would eventually lead him to conquer the entire universe, being an essential prince of darkness. So let's talk about some of the things that they have in common. They were both scarred by fire and brutally maimed. Vader was dismembered and left for dead. Vecna was also left for dead, not dismembered, but we don't know what actually happened to him at the end. So he's likely to come back in the 5th season of Stranger Things. Now, everybody knows what happens to Darth Vader because George Lucas decided to write the story from the middle and then go backward and then forward in time. That's pretty predictable. But Vecna, we have no idea. 11 could pass. Who knows what's going to happen with them? One thing is certain is that 11 is not going to hold back this time around. Just like Luke Skywalker, you don't mess with their friends, and they will do anything to stop you from hurting them. Speaking of hurting people, have you noticed a trend of just levitating people? That seems to be like the villainous move from like every series there is. Like they extend their hand and then just lift people up. We know they're both very powerful in their universes, but what if they collided? How would it fare if these two went toe-to-toe in a battle? Before we get into that, my name is Kevin J. Pino. If you didn't know, we do reviews of Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and other pop culture. If you're into any of that stuff and want to stay up to date, make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying this video. We know that Henry, originally Vecna, was defeated by 11 and sent to the Upside Down, and that's where he became who he is now. Like Vecna, Vader was defeated multiple times, once on Mustafar, later on by his son, but many times in between in different battles, inevitably dying when he turns to the light. A couple of examples of him being defeated is once in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan slashes his mask open and is left for dead. And again, in Rebels, the same thing happens with Ahsoka. She does literally the same exact thing. Slices his mask open and leaves him for dead. He fares a little bit better there, but still. What's happening? Vecna was sent to the Upside Down by 11, but this inevitably made him just stronger. She didn't know how strong she was, and we didn't know how long he would be gone or how strong he would be. But we will find that out in Season 5 of Stranger Things. Now for my highly anticipated opportunity to destroy me in the comments. My opinion on this: Vecna beats Vader. Why? We've seen Vader struggled with the light and dark side throughout his whole life, but Vecna was evil from the start. I can hear it now that everyone disagrees, but I don't. Go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments and why you think otherwise before you let me burn on the surface of Mustafar. If you agree, go ahead and tap like. And what you can do now is check out this video, Top Gun versus Star Wars. These movies are so similar. Check out what I discovered here. I'll see you guys in that video.